There's another reason why I think we won't. There's another reason why I don't think we're going to have a banking inquiry anytime soon. And I think it's because the state, the current and the former government, cannot handle the truth of their own involvement in the collapse of the banks. Because we've heard a lot about the dogs in the street, and if they believe that the culpability for the collapse of Anglo, for the banking guarantee, and I take on board that it's a much broader issue, but if they believe that that happened at the highest levels, in theory, that could expose the Irish state to litigation from bondholders, shareholders, investors, and anybody else who got their fingers burnt. Have the bondholders been burnt at all? No, they haven't, and that's significant to note. And I think what the previous government hoped to do with the nationalisation of Anglo, this government hoped to do with the liquidation of Anglo, or now IBRC, was to hermetically seal it. A 64 billion seal on all the toxicity and filth that lay beneath, and it hasn't worked. So what does that leave us with? And I think what it leaves us with is, and the Law Reform Commission identified this in their 2005 report on tribunals and inquiries, public inquiries are very important. The manner in which we conduct them are very important. That includes inquiries, commissions of investigations, parliamentary inquiries, but none of those things are a substitute for a proper criminal investigation that brings about true accountability, the possibility of prosecutions, holds individuals to account. And when you look at what the state does when it really, really wants to tackle something, after Veronica Guerin's murder, we moved in extraordinary apparatus, the Criminal Assets Bureau, multidisciplinary teams getting in to deal with a specific problem. You look at what's happened after the collapse of the banking crisis. Has there been anything near that political will reflected in legislation, in other measures? There hasn't. And for me, that speaks volume about the real commitment